Not according to my mobile. There we go. Should be. Let's see. Ah, good. And no boxes? No boxes, it looks like. Sweet. No boxes. All right, well then, let's see who's hopped into the Jeep. Who is it? Where are you gonna take us? Let's go feed the... We'll leave the door open. They can have fun in there. So I've got the pond is no longer draining, and I've turned the pump on. It's actually kind of fun. It feels like there's a little bit of a beach. I kind of like the shore like that. The 3 months. Yeah, that's true. Now I just met with the landowner today. He was here when I pulled up. He's bringing some landscaping rocks. He feels we can use them at the bank. Like to kind of help prevent erosion. I'm thinking along right there, it's needed. But we could also use them here at the pond. So that would be nice. We'll see what comes and take a look, and we can use the excavator to place them. Yeah, Zen garden here at the ducks. Alright, let's go get some food out. Oh wow, we've got 3 wild mallards right there. Hi, QT. I think I got everything on the shopping list. So how far out to the drain? The drain is about, it's about, let's see, probably a good 20 feet from where the feeder is, and then maybe another 5 feet down. Probably only 5 feet down. But yeah, so it'll take it out. Might be fun someday to take it down that far. I know when they do the overflow, because they're thinking of taking an outlet on this end and running it down to the lake so that they can put like watering troughs along there and they can be fed from the pond and use it for irrigation, kind of as a backup if needed for irrigation. I think last year they were thinking about doing the outlet, but then they never did. So maybe that's something I need to Was that this subscription? She-Bass Orford, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. It's been multiple months. How many? 4. Thank you. So yeah, refresh some of the water. So you can imagine all winter we were adding water and there's no outlet unless we open it. And so all winter we were adding more, never taking it out. So if you do that for too long, it'll just get briny. It'll turn into a salt water pond. Thank you, Anonymous. 100. Thank you so much. So doing that really helps. And gosh, just crazy burners. I hope they know what they're doing. I didn't know that there was a ditch right there. I guess there's a fence line, but not much of a fence. That somewhat looks... I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I want to understand this a bit better, what they're trying to accomplish. So I'm going to drive over there. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. nice when they're done burning. Just worries me. Thank you for all the. I mean, it looks like they've got. I think they're trying to burn the whole field that's beyond there. It looks closer than it is. And they've got things in piles, so. It's not so windy, and the wind is blowing that way, so if it does get out of hand, at least it's going that way, not this way. So. All right. Yeah, they're gonna work on planting the fields. Thank you for all the bits and the subs. Durangan gifted a sub. Anonymous gifted a sub. So, Durangan subscribed for 4 months. Woo! More Corgo. Luginia, Corgo 500, woo! I'm probably missing some, but thank you everyone for your support of St. Jude. We're getting close to the end of the month, so it'll be fun to see how much we've raised. And I bet that cam probably sees them the best. Off there. Our new OV. Thank you. Sky B's on it. All right. And watching it burn, it has been going up really fast and dying down, so it's looks pretty good. Thank you for the gifted sub, Anonymous. So kind. What do we have? Another gifted sub. Thank you. Yes. Hi, Willis. Willis is excited about it. Right, Willis? Or are you just excited about some food? We can give you some food. He's like, just give me that food right now, please. 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 All right, let's get the boots on. I left the M&Ms in the over there with Autumn yesterday. So I think Autumn's already got a bunch. Ah, look at this. We could take you down to the beach. How about that right there? How's that? We've actually got a camera to install. Let's see, it's a 20. What is the millimeter lens? It's a 15 millimeter lens, I believe. I kind of want to get an idea of what this looks like right here with the feeder. So we could do that wide. Is that too wide for the ducks? Or do we like that a lot? So I have the lens with me is more like this. Which is kind of nice if maybe we're back a little. So even that's pretty decent from a wideness perspective. We are a little bit lower than the current camera, but I could go about right here with the camera. That seems pretty decent. Or I can bring a nice wide lens. I could swap it for a nice wide lens like that. What do you want? Wide or see if we do wide, if we come close to the ducks, that would be the best. If we're somewhere right here with the wide lens, that might be the best. Because you see how much background we see and we still see the ducks. So I don't think super wide will satisfy people who want to see the food fall. That's true. So that's like where maybe this is too maybe wide, but then bring it really close. But then you kind of almost have to. Whoops, I'm trying to kind of almost have to bring it down, which sort of defeats the purpose. I think this might actually work. Oh, actually it's a 12 millimeter lens. Is it 12? No. Let's go see what it is. I've got it. So it might be 15 millimeter, which would make it a 30 millimeter equivalent. So it's right here. Ah, what is it? I can't tell. I'm gonna say right here. 15. It's a 15 millimeter lens. Okay. So pretty close to what we were seeing. Which, okay. I think that could be real nice. Maybe use the 15 millimeter and put it around about right here-ish. I think that's still like maybe a little bit wider than what we currently have. It certainly feels pretty good. That's really nice. You get a lot of the trees. We could also go we could go more like this position. Go this way, or more like just straight on. So many options. Oh, that's not even straight on. This is more straight on, and that bar is bent. Straight on's pretty nice. I wonder if we should remove that PVC pipe. I'm kinda wondering. Well, that was easy. I felt like as soon as I pulled that out, it would drain the pond. It just... I don't know what that was for. Probably to mark the old where the edge was intended. But I like a bigger pond. I think that might have been the edge of the pond. Because this gray was supposed to be an electric box, like electrical box. But we're gonna move that back there. Granted, I mean, we could bring the pond down a little bit. If we wanted, we could keep the level wherever we want. And maybe get something to fill in, like some rocks, and make it slope more natural. Don't have these high banks. Anyways, we can take it back how it was. All right, I like it right here. I like that view. I feel good about it. Come here. Yeah, you want some? Come here. Oh, look, I can feed the chickens down here too. We get to feed the chickens and the ducks today. Could do this in sandals. It's this low. Oh, thank you. What do we have? Just Chi subscribed. Thanks. Should we clean the cam? Clean this other cam. Well, I wonder if we should mount that camera real quick. Let's do that. The fact that they have to keep putting gas on it, that the that you're hearing is them using a big propane torch. So it's still not, it's not like igniting and just spreading. This unistrut has worked real nice. I really like it as a way to mount the cameras. So really the only, like with this design, this box, I think that box will keep the camera real nice and keep it dry, but the lens, we gotta do a cover for it. Where did I put my T-post pounder? Oh yeah, that's right, it's over at the sheet. So let's take this stuff. Put camera here. Let's go get the post pounder. Yeah, I'll show you the inside on the camera too. I'll show you what I've done. It's been pretty easy. It's just a 4x4x4 box from Home Depot, an electrical J box, plastic, weatherproof. There's the post pounder. Yeah. I was watching Lucy and she kind of, she doesn't walk the same right now. She kind of wobbles a little. You getting ready, little babies? She doesn't like to walk. All right, let's put this post in first, and then I guess I can show you the inside here. So yeah, I'm sure that is very uncomfortable for her. Just weird. So getting the Ethernet cable is a little tricky, getting the Ethernet put into it, because you have to take the lens off to get to it, so that you can. So there's Ethernet. I drilled the hole wrong. It's the top one is the one I want to use. Yeah, so it's a 15 millimeter. Yep. So the camera sits in there, just perfect. It's like the box, it was made for it. Probably the best thing to do is take this off first, to take it apart. So that has to come apart. And then you push the lens release button, take the lens out, and take the camera out. So that's how it works. So this is the camera. We've got the Lumix BGH1. And one single hole to hold it in. So it's really not that difficult to make. I put 4 drain holes. Hopefully that'll work. So, I don't know how she did it either. I'm glad it wasn't me. Wow. And that's it. That's how it works. So I think we said somewhere like right here-ish. Let me double check. I want to look. So we're right there. Granted, it will be in just a little bit, not much. That lens is slightly different. Like, all my messages are coming in twice. I'm gonna just disconnect and reconnect chat. So that's good, and then we can turn, like we can go if we want, or we could go, I mean, it doesn't make sense to go this way because we end up seeing that post. Yeah, that looks good. So I think yeah, this is the placement. This is where I'm thinking of putting it. And it'll be about that focal length too. So let's get it pounded in. We can take it down pretty far because we're doing a target maybe about this level. And I might be able to slide it up and down real easy according to the level of the pond. I wonder if we could attach kind of a push floaty that just pushes it up and down based on the level. Getting pretty straight. Real close. Well, I must say that's a pretty nice day. It's convenient to not have the pond drained. That worked out. I don't think we have to go anymore. It's pretty well in there now. Where is it? Wants to push that way. Let's do it. Let's do it like that. That's good. I put those on backwards. Those nuts, they're on backwards. The salt, there's always a bit of salt. Like you take some of this and you let it evaporate, some of the pond water, it would be a little bit salty. So there's just minerals like salt just everywhere, and and as it falls down in the rain and comes out, it's going to have a little bit of salt in it. And then that mineral when the water evaporates, the salt doesn't evaporate. The salt stays behind. So we're putting water in here, the sun's taking water out, and you do that for too long, and you'll end up with a brine. So if you think about the Great Salt Lake, the reason it's so salty, and it's even saltier than the ocean. So people go there to experience this like super buoyancy, because it's even more buoyant. It's thicker than the ocean. So there we go. That's nice. I like it. I like it. So let's get an Ethernet cable over here. I can take it down here, then come over. So we might have a little bit exposed. Maybe I should just bury that. Just bury it and bring it up. Let's do that. That'll be good. That'll be a good idea. Yes, Salt Lake City's in Utah. All right, so we want Ethernet cable and we want a shovel as well. Because let's just bury it. Let's take it down the conduit and then just bury it. Yep, Lake Bonneville. There's what's called Bonneville shoreline. You can even see it on that mountain. If you look close, you can see where the shoreline is. So in between the cat and that shooter thing, that mountain, you can see this line that goes straight across. And then kind of every once in a while you see like these, as if there was like different levels for a long period of time. So yeah, that was a little island. Sweet, like Hawaii. But there's a Bonneville shoreline trail that just follows the mountain range, and it's like just one elevation and just goes the whole way. The Bonneville shoreline trail. That's a fun one. That's a good mountain biking trail. Because there's no up and down. It's just all one level. All right, so we need to get some hardware out. So there's a YouTuber, Cody's Lab. He's from Utah, and he has a couple of YouTube videos on the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. It's kind of fascinating. He does something about measuring, is it distance or something using that? I forget. Yes, you know Cody, sweet. And thank you. Egg fried cheese for 4 months. So, yeah, they wouldn't want to leave. Why would they want to leave? Not even the wild ducks. I can't even get the wild animals to leave anymore. Alright, so I'm thinking one of the challenges is I have that going up the side. I don't know, I'm just starting to think out loud. Alright, so let's dig ourselves a little trench first. That's what we want to do. Hopefully keep the Ethernet out of Bill's beak. We'll just do a direct bury. I think the cable's strong enough for that. It's been in the direct underwater. It's amazing how fast this dries up. So you can kind of get a sense how that there's still water just leaching into the ground now. So some of it's not, we lose pond level also just through the ground. That's good. That's good. I like it. All right, so we have to route between a couple of zip ties if we want to utilize this conduit. Thank you. Thank you, Sage Idea, for subscribing. That's wonderful. Thanks for supporting Bill and for supporting St. Jude. But mostly St. Jude. Bill, he gets enough support. I think I want to do is come up here and then come back down so that I can loop it right there and kind of more or less keep that in. Or maybe I just do a zip tie right there just to keep Bill's. We can still get in there. We'll just have to see what Bill does. Right now we'll go with that. I want some slack though. I do want some slack. So I think I'm just gonna push. Just push it up in there. Just loop inside. Without slack, it's going to be real hard to adjust it if I need, like adjust the height, if I've locked it into a certain length. Oh, that's nice. Ideally, I'd like to come up through the bottom of that, and maybe I should. Just because then I can keep Bill from eating it. Let's attach the Ethernet cable, the Ethernet end on this. So the thing I have to do first, this is what's a little bit kind of tricky. Because of the room. So that's going to go there. See, if I just have it attached like that, that wire is exposed, just going to get thrashed. Maybe what I need to do is just bring it through the side here. Just take and go through the side. So that there's just a tiny bit exposed. So let's get the drill and let's poke another hole right here, and that's where we'll send our Ethernet through. Yeah. So, and there just isn't very much. I mean, you can try nibbling on that. And if that's a problem, we could just put something, wrap something around there, and then it's not a problem. And we have enough slack to deal with that. So, okay, so let's see. Hole right there. Let's go do that. Tasty bits. Drew, yum! Give me the tasty bits. got so many holes in this. Maybe I should just start learning the just at the when I'm doing at the time of installation, just put in the Ethernet. And maybe I should actually go right here on the corner. Yeah. I'm thinking of making that choice because it puts it as far back because there just isn't a lot of room. So I don't know if it'll get pinched or something. Then let's see if we can get it all together with the Ethernet cable and mounted. Get our cable end. These. So the first thing we have to do is just without the camera, but this fed through the box, we need to put an end on. Because then we get that plugged in and then we can put the camera inside. Bill he'll get that air and he'll just eat it. He'll gain access. So orange and then green. But just the one green, because then the blue, just the green stripe. And then we put in the blue and the blue stripe, and then we put the green in. So the green goes over overlap, kind of like, I don't know, just the blue is in between the green. How's that? That's a good explanation. That's decent. Build tech support t-shirt? We do, yes. The Ethernet cable coming out of his I know it's broke, but it tastes good. And instead of the blue screen of death, it's the Bill screen of death. Just looking down, the last thing you see is Bill's face. Okay. All right, so Ethernet plugged in, lens off. This in the box. Lens on. There we go. And now we have our screw and I've got to figure out, so I've got to, there's 3 things that have to align. This, the box, and the screw on the, and the little screw thingy on the bottom of this box. So it has to go forward. So right there. Can I do it? Can I get the... We'll see. We'll see if I can do it. I think we might be here for a little while. Let me see if I have that lined up again. Yes, pretty well lined up. That lined up. Now the one thing I don't know is if the Ethernet switch that I have there, this camera doesn't like every Ethernet switch. So I've gotta, we're gonna find out if that Ethernet switch is powerful enough to turn this camera on. And I got it. I got it. So let's tighten that screw down. And this is where we kind of generally have to kind of say, what do we like? I kind of think, meh. No, I don't know. Actually pointed a little bit more like that is probably, this is probably perfect. Just like that. Oh, Bill's gonna chew that. But I think putting it in right there, that's really, looking at how this is fitting in there. Look how tight of a fit that is. We wouldn't have been able to make it. You can see that is just really tight. There's like no room, no space there. PoE++. It's just, I think this is a PoE+. How many watts is PoE++? So, I wonder. We might have to come in. I could see Bill really just wanting to eat that right there. No big deal for right now, because we'll just we'll eventually just kind of wrap something around as we learn more about this setup. Okay, I'm going to leave the cover off for right now. And I'll just set this cover on the ground. I'm going to knock that and we'll lose the screws. Oh, 60 to 100 watts. Wow. That's a lot. That feels like a lot through an Ethernet cable, to be honest. I don't think you can do plus on Cat 5e. Which is what this is. So it's like what is this, 40 watts or something like that? $20 watts, I think 24. Somewhere in that neighborhood. 100 watts through a, it's insane. All right, see, I want that to actually, maybe actually come right there. All right, 30 watts. Yeah, this is just PoE+, so it's a 30 watt. But some of the switches I have aren't PoE Plus, is the problem. Or they say PoE Plus and they really don't. And the camera turns on, and then it's like, nope, I'm gonna shut off. So I've had that on some switches. So I think Chaotic Duck, thank you for the 3 months. Love all you do. And all the animals, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting St. Jude. All right, that looks good. Looks good. If I could figure out controlling the zoom on these, which supposedly you can do, but I don't think I have the right lens or something. They have power zoom, and I even got a Panasonic power zoom lens to test, and it didn't. I can do the controls on the side, but then it doesn't from the actual from the remote app. It doesn't work. Thank you for the shamrock. Dutchen Blumen. Thank you so much for supporting St. Jude. All right, so let's just kind of give ourselves, we can say that's probably enough. Should be. Go ahead and throw an end on and see if it powers up. And what I'm going to have to do, I tried to, so Lumix, Panasonic makes a desktop app for getting in and controlling these cameras. It's a Windows app or a Mac, but you all know. It's like, Windows, what? Ah! I tried Wine. I tried running it under Wine, and it didn't. It comes up, and it looks like it works, and it actually detects the camera, and you put the password in, and then it stops. It just doesn't get beyond that point. So it's like, feels like it's so close and just needs something. So I'm probably gonna have to run a virtual machine is what I'm gonna have to do. So, hope this isn't a weird question. But did it take you a while to gather all the ducks and animals you have? Not a weird question. And yeah, it's been about 6 years since I started with chickens. So, and about 4 years with the ducks. So it does take a while. 2 years on the sheep. And it's, I mean, I've grown at the rate in which I feel like I can learn and care about them, and I'm kind of there at what I can do by myself. I think if I could hire someone, that might work. Get someone else. The kids are all there. They've got their own things. They can't really do it. So figuring out kind of maybe got a little bit of growing pains right now, but we'll get it figured. There's so much more I'd like to do, but just but it's just basically me. So, and you, thank you so much. Hi, Farmer Spence and friends. Hope you're doing well. Our hug, our love. Thank you, Cheryl Pixie. I am doing great. Yeah, I've looked. So there are potentially some controllers. They're all USB based, and I can't plug the camera into the USB. This is the BGH1. It's a new camera that Panasonic just released. There's a Z-Cam that could potentially work. I haven't been able to, the one that I want to test isn't in stock. Maybe I should just buy the other one and test it. But I think that they have an open API. Panasonic's got a closed API. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gift to Surreal Pixie. Sweet. Thinking about moving to Utah? Sweet. So there's something. I mean, I think the Z-Cam, they have a web API that you can just talk to the cameras. And with that, I mean, that would be, with the documentation, I could do the work. I don't need a project. Panasonic doesn't have any documentation. You can bring up a web, it does have a SOAP XML API that you can hit it with. And I've hit it, and I've like brought it up, but I don't know what anything I tried that works for other Panasonic cameras hasn't worked for this. All right, here we go. I only have one more port on this, so. Okay, it connected up and is disconnected. I don't think this switch is, now it's connected. Maybe it'll go. Let's see if it'll stay on. So far, so good. We're gonna give it a few minutes. Let's go look at the network light on the camera. So this camera's a real nice option. I know Panasonic makes some like broadcast PTZs. All right, so let's see. So that network light. See, I don't think we got. That network light is not on. The power light's on. Okay, maybe we're getting there. So the power light's on. You can see the power light. Network light is not on yet. We should see that. It should go blue. I don't know if it's working. But our power light is still on. That's good. Come on. Come on, little network light. You can do it. You can do it. I think let's just check the switch. Yeah, it does say it's connected, so I'm gonna guess that it's probably working. I don't know why. I hope that doesn't mean that it's like not in like the network operational mode. I mean, I set it as a static IP. So, yeah. It's not on. It's not on. Power light's still on, so maybe let's just turn the power off and just turn it back on and just see if what we get. So I think we're delivering enough power, but I mean, we can go try pinging it. I'll just put this on. I don't know what else to, I mean, I'll have to maybe try it outside of the case. I don't know. We take the lens cap off. Problem would be like, I can't plug an HDMI cable. I have to take it all apart to get to an HDMI. And I don't even have the monitor with me. So if it's not like pingable or anything, then I'm like out of luck today. So we'll just close this up. We'll run to the laptop. We gotta take this stuff back anyways. We'll take a quick look. Before I can get into this, I've got to get Windows installed somewhere here on the farm so that I can run it. But this is a nice, big, expensive experiment what we're doing here. It's like great. Feels good. We'll build a hood that goes over and keeps water from entering that directly. But I think we're pretty good. I think we're good. Let's do it like that. No, I can't control it. But the only function that I need, really, and Panasonic will probably fix this in the future. When the camera loses power, it doesn't come back with streaming enabled. You have to go in and enable it. So that might be the only thing I need to do. Plus, if I could run a power zoom on it, then we could turn this into a PTZ. I could have some external up, down, rotate motors and such. And then it can be our own like implementation of a broadcast quality camera with our own PTZ. In an outdoor enclosure. So we would save oodles. Panasonic sells just that, like the PTZ like that, for I think it's $20,000 for their outdoor version. So this is a lot cheaper than that. So I think I can build something for less than that. And there's some other PTZs that you can put in, like that they build some outdoor enclosures. One of the problems that I've come across with the broadcast PTZs is the lens options. A lot of them are just fixed lenses, and most of them aren't wide enough for my liking. Alright, so we'll just do a quick ping. See if we can ping that camera. If I can't, then I'll have to bring the monitor. Let's see, use it. Oh, and did you notice the towels I got? Hey, why'd you fall over? You sleepy already? Afternoon nap? Maybe I bumped you when I closed that door. Oh, come on. I need some car mount. Let's just hold still. Okay, come on. Can I even do, like, say, that? Okay, that worked. No, that's tipping forward. That's tipping back. Okay. Why does this not work today? All right. We'll call that good. All right, let's see. This is the network bag. What I need is my laptop bag. It's in the far corner. Ah. Okay. There we go. We're just gonna do a quick ping. Ping, let's see. Oh, 6. No, it's not pingable. It's not pingable. Oh. Well, 0.34. Wait, is that... Huh. Did it get its old IP? What would 0... Oh, it's on its old IP. It didn't never save. I must not have saved the IP. So, no, let's see, what's it? See, this is the, I've got the, what was the Panasonic, the XML interface that I discovered. It's like, CGI/cam, or is it just cam dot? It's just cam.cgi. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. That is. See, my other camera is. Okay, but I can ping that one at home too. That's interesting.
guess. But that's... Oh, I'm like trying to think of my network and why that works. Anyways, it works. It is online. It's on the network. And... though I'm not going to be able to control it from home, but I guess that'll be fun. I can go fiddle with... I mean, I can... Now that I know the IP that it's on. It's all good. It just didn't update its IP, is all. I'm curious, though, if I can ping it from home. So let me get into the chicken server. And let's ping it on the chicken server. This will be a way interesting test. There's no way, because there's no route back through the backhaul on that. I could see how locally it could maybe figure it out, but ping 192.168 34. Yeah, see, 34 is not pingable, but 33 is pingable, of course, because that's the one that's PEC camera. All right, well, interesting. One of the last things I did is I like click save to save the IP, and I guess it didn't save it. No problem. Looks good. Oh, that is a dirty cam. The shore cam is pretty dirty. Oh, let's feed the ducks. Food for the ducks. Yay! Did they get their food? It's slow. There it goes. Yay. All right, I've done my duty. I fed the ducks today. I feel happy. That's great. Let's take the boots off, because I don't think I need the boots anymore. Let's get you out this way, because I think if I opened that door, you would topple out. So I better pull you out this way. Well, and hopefully I think once I get that camera, if it's good and it's working, I will start streaming the ducks at 60 FPS. And then we can start, because then we'll have two cameras so far that are running at 60 FPS. OV, which, yeah, I don't know if that's like, needs to be 60 FPS. I do have some other hardware, but the problem is that it's just not very wide. But I do need to try those cameras out here, because maybe it will actually work. I don't know. Like the PTZ-A, I haven't really liked it. It's got some good, I think when you kind of zoomed up, earlier today, someone zoomed up on the door, like one of the hens was pecking at the metal door on the blue coop. Someone had it zoomed up on that. And I was like, oh, that looks good. That looks good. So I can see like occasions that PTZ-A being really like being grateful for the PTZ-A cam. But as a like, it feels a little bit too far away when it's zoomed out. Maybe we just did, yeah, I don't know. The thing is, you move it close and you can't zoom in any. It's already everything's just zoomed in. So I think, yeah, something that you could drive around with a camera on it would be fun. One of the issues is the batteries powering it is like, it's not gonna work for very long. I could see something like that. One of those Boston Dynamic robots that you can take around the farm. That's what we need. It can come and feed the animals, and it can have an arm that reaches out and has M&Ms and comes back. I can see that being worth it. That could work. Bye-bye, pipe. We'll no longer have the water level gauge. The feeder. So the feeder, are you talking about the new feeder camera upgrade for ducks? The IP, I can get to it, and I just need to get like a virtual machine going. Oh, I haven't swapped it. It can be, I like have at least a day or two remaining on that. So no, it doesn't need to be blocked. I'm not even going to try to do it today. I've got to install a virtual machine. I've got to get the Panasonic Connect working. So many things. All right, we've got to drop off some. All right, we got bags. Got a trailer to unload too. Getting that camera pingable, that's really today's goal, and just figuring out, is my 15mm lens, do we like that, or do we want the wider lens? And we answered both. I think the lens that I have is perfect. All right, let's get the girls. We fed Willis. I didn't feed these girls though. Let's go check on them. Let me just take it off here, off the back. Willis, you already got food. And we've got straw to put out as well. I suppose we can do that after we feed Scissors.
All right, good to see their poops starting to look normal again. Someone's still squishy. I kind of think it's probably Lucy. I mean, Lucy's probably going through some hormone shifts, some just kind of change in eating. She feels probably so different. She's like, ah. I guess do I put the hay out now? I mean, they're gonna poop. We could load this up with hay, but they are gonna poop in it. Just load it up and it'll just be ready. Yes, get some food, Lucy. Flint and Latte are doing great. I think I actually left my M&M bag in the cottage, if I'm not mistaken. I left it somewhere here. I remember carrying it around and giving it away. Ah! Let's go give it away. We can go give it away some more. We have it. M&M's up here. There you go. Let's go give some to... Is that a little squirrel? I think I saw a little squirrel zoom. Looked a little bit big for a mouse. Oh, see if I can remember that. Probably won't. I upgraded my... I was in the store getting the straw. They had these foam pads. Oh look, look, they've already poked holes in it. This was my nice mat. You've already got holes poked in it. What's up with that? All right, Scissors. How's your day been? Ah, nice thick pad. Feels good. They're speed holes. Yes, need ventilation. Ventilation for my bottom.
Good to see you, Scissors. Sorry, it's a little bit late, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's already 5. Ooh. Well, I went to get, so last, was it Wednesday, I think? Last Wednesday, I went to get my second COVID shot and the COVID vaccine shot. I went in and they're like, well, you're too early. And I remembered that I could be up to 7 days before or after the date that they wrote on the card. And it was 4 days. So it was the 27th it's like 4/27 is the day. So I think I'm good. I have an appointment set at 7, when is it? 7, I think 7:40 tonight. 7:15. But I can probably, so we'll make it. And hopefully we get there. So this is my second try at getting my second shot. So I'm like afraid. So I'm just getting it right on as the earliest I can get it. There we go. I wanted to get it earlier because I didn't want to like have anything scheduled at all for around Lucy's birth. So I suppose if she goes into labor right now, then we'll just skip that appointment and we'll go cancel it. I would say the brand isn't as important. And a lot of the stuff that I get is all just locally sourced. It's all just manufactured here really close. So I don't think you'd get those brands. A lot of the major brands, I don't know, they're a little, they tend to sometimes cut corners or just have things in it that are allow it to ship. Plus it's just been shipped a far distance. So I'd say if there's something local, get that. They have hen laying specific feed. And you can look at the types of feed that there is for chickens. You've got scratch, which is not a food. That's more like candy. So it's not something that you would do. If you gave them 100% scratch, chicken scratch, that would not be healthy for them. You can give that to them. Like I add a little bit more scratch in the winter time because it's got a lot more carbs and they can use that as energy to stay warm. In the summer, you can do still a little bit. Certain climates you probably avoid. Some people avoid corn at all in extreme hot climates as well. You've got a mash, which is just kind of powdery. You've got crumble, which looks like grape nuts, and you've got pellets. So the ducks do the best with the pellets, and I just feed the pellets to the chickens and the ducks here. So it's I don't do that at our Chicken Life. I don't do the pellets because pellets are boring. Pellets are so like for the roosters where they don't get to free range and go everywhere. Having a variety and they can be picky about it is a little bit happier for them. The chickens here that are free ranged, they just get everything from everywhere, so they don't really care that, oh, these pellets. The pellets are kind of fun at that point. But if these gals, if it was just pellets for them and that was the only thing they ate, they wouldn't like that. That's kind of, you can think of that as the reason that they even developed chicken scratch is kind of like a way to keep your chickens that are pent up more entertained with the food, because you're giving them the boring food. So at Our Chicken Life, I mix the same thing here, which is a local, it's called Hippie Hen, but it's just locally produced. It's got a wide variety of stuff, and I mix that with some of the what they call the chicken mash. And that's, so I would say you gotta look at your circumstance and the chickens and the health and the mental health and the physical health of the chickens, and consider all those things. But you also don't have to overcomplicate it. I mean, it's fine. It's real hard to disappoint a chicken. Yeah, free range chickens, they do great in the summer. They just love it. Yeah, and that's fine. There's and I mean, if the only thing you can do is just find like a brand name, that's fine too. I mean, it's not like you're gonna don't do what works for you and what you can do. So check local first. That would be my suggestion. But maybe that doesn't work. Maybe you don't have a local producer. Food, food, food. She might be in the coop, is what I would think. You want to be done? Well, you're not done, Scissors. We're just taking a break. We can just watch Remy feed. Remy's having a good time. I see you. She's remembering back to yesterday when I chased her around. She did not like that at all. Oh. I've chased her too many times trying to put that apron, getting that apron fit on. Yes, I think she might. She might be. That looks like a PTSD face. Clover. I don't know that I saw her come down to eat. There's nothing wrong with Clover per se. I mean, she's a little bit, she's got something on with her lungs. So it's hard. It's the stress of having roosters always constantly at her is hard on her. She was limping the other day. I think that was probably just, I haven't seen her limp since we've got her in here. We tried her in the cottage here, but Scissors was just crazy. Yeah, she doesn't stand up for herself. Very shy. The Spicy Boys seem to have been a little bit calmer around her, but she has been avoiding them. This is Aspen. No, they can't move their tail feathers. Just get closer. Get closer. Right there. Right there. Right there. Perfect. So I can try. I want to maybe just test. I want to grab Clover and just test her weight. Just kind of give just a little. Where's her weight at? Not that I remember too much, but I want to just see if she's like extra light. If she's extra light, then we should just take her to our chicken life. I don't think she's ever been a very heavy hen. Let's see. She's at least 3 years old. Clover, I think, is 3. Yeah, she's not that heavy, but I just want to. I could. If she's like feather light is what I'm then I'd worry about that. Like that she's not eating at all for the past week. Sassy, you're gonna come out? I think that's a no. I ain't gonna do it. So what I've got 2 bags of straw. We'll go ahead and put one in today and set the other one aside. And see what, and then if we need to put down some more, we can do that. Or if we need to just quickly change it out, we've got a bag. Go get some. Mozart is, right? Are you hand tamed? You're hand tamed. I got you. So you're hand tamed. Sorry. he's gonna have PTSD now too. Remy. There we go. He's a sweetie. Remy, you are a sweetie. Sticks around, stays on my lap. That's right. We're getting close, Scissors. I don't know if you heard a cat. There's birds up there. I haven't. There could be the cat wandering around. Yeah, he wants to be done. You're finished, huh? All right, we'll do. We're close. We're really, really close, Scissors. I'm filling up Scissors' crop, and I can tell by how loose and how big the material is in his crop. So right there, when I'm grabbing Scissors right there, I'm feeling his crop. Sometimes I kind of help him get it down. It's kind of get it moving in your throat, huh? They all make noises. You can't see you if you don't move. I'm just a tree. I'm just a tree. No, no, no. All right, we're down to 3 bites. 3 bites for Scissors. 1. Yeah, no, there's some slowed down chicken sounds that people have done. And they you slow down the chicken growl and whoa. Sounds scary. Okay, that's 2. One more. There you go. Good job. Let's see if we can check on Clover. Hi, Clover. Try her. I want to try her back in our chicken life. So So before we leave, I need to take her home. She's a lot lighter than I want her to be. You've been skimping out on food, haven't you? Let's see if we can give her an egg. I'm gonna go grab an egg that I can break, and hopefully she'll eat it. She really doesn't have anything in her crop either. So what I'm gonna do, will you eat this egg? We'll crack it right here for you. And I'll crack one in here as well. Oh, don't go that way. Alright, we'll see if she'll eat those eggs. Either way, we're gonna... There's an egg inside. Alright, there she is. She's eating that egg right now. The egg that's inside. Perfect. That'll help her, and we'll... see those boys, they've been pestering her. I think that's what she hates. You're silly. Alright, I've got bags of feed at the trailer. I'm gonna bring them here. We're gonna unload those.
bags. I wonder. I'll do half a bag here, at least. You know what I should have got? I should have got sheep feed. I mean, we're not like empty, but I was at the store where I buy the sheep feed. That's where I got the that's where I got the straw. Oh well. Don't always remember everything. So let's move this straw. It's nice. It has a plastic in it already. Let's clean the sheep area. Still in full lockdown mode. That's so hard. Alright, we have those fly things to put up. We've got to remember to get, we've got to bring Clover home, and we've got to do the flies. Gal's interested in the straw. Let's open it up for him. So much. Oh, it feels silky and smooth. Very nice straw. Not itchy at all. Feels good. I'd lay in that. Wonder if the chickens would like this in the coop. It's over the cardboard. It's so soft. So silky. You like it? You're gonna eat it? Well, it's for bedding, but I suppose you can eat some. We should put some of this in the cottage. Where's the slice? Do I have a slice anymore? Here's a full slice, or part of a slice. I'm gonna go put this in the cottage. I love it. That a comfy place? Look at this. It's very comfy. Don't eat it all before Lucy needs it. They just have to taste it. All right, Lucy. Now it's your turn. So I brought some more of this material over. So let's go ahead and attach it. We need a closer look. Thank you. I enjoy the Jeep too. Got our RG11. Alright, trying to think of zip ties. I need zip ties. Hi, Willis. You enjoying that? Those two, Willow and Winona, they're fighting over it. You can both sit in it. It's okay. You can both use it. I think so that sticker on the Jeep, I mean we could probably do some merch like that where Tim's been working on doing the merch different. So we might fly traps. Let's actually just get those. Let's put those fly traps out so we don't even forget. Because I know we're gonna forget. We got so many random little things to do. But those fly traps have been sitting in the front seat there for 4 days. And I've got more in the barn, so let's start with those two. I wanted to do them now. I don't know. I would be happy to do them now, but I gotta go turn the water on to do them. So I figured I also want to do this. I mean, we've spotted the fox, so I just don't want, I want to complete this project as well. This is probably a higher priority than the flies because the fox is probably more dangerous than the flies. Just to the little lambs, I just don't know if this fox would go after the lambs or not. And I don't know how, sometimes the moms are just super good about it and sometimes they're not. I just don't know how Lucy would be if like a fox wanted to take one of the lambs. So
Now that we've got the feeder worked out, that's all I was really waiting on here to finish this panel. We'll hang this up, and then I can turn the water. We'll hang these potentially, and so I think we need to just remove those. Just notch it here. Maybe. I guess. Wouldn't you know? And I don't know that I had to do that one. All right, we're just gonna leave that. That'll be. Well, I want to take out more. I think I just kind of bend it. We still have that portion that can use some help. This gets it a lot better.
have. I've got a trap on the other side of the pond, but nothing's touched it yet. So a live trap. So it just. So if a fox goes in there, it's just trapped, and I can just go let him go somewhere else. Yeah, I haven't looked at any of the sprays. That might be an interesting take. Something interesting. So we have that hole right there. Other than that, everything else is blocked off. So, all right. So I'll locate some more fence that I can use. All right, let's hang these up as well. So we'll get so I'll put one just here in this corner. Just have to add some water in there. And let me put the next one over here. Turn the water on. It looks like we need a new apple with the chickens. So hopefully Tim can see if Tim gets that message. Water's on. Hi, geese. Thanks for doing the gardening, Bill. So we'll also just go ahead and top off their trough. I think I want to fill this up from out there. It's kind of nice to just be able to just hang it off here. Fill the sheep feeder. Witness, you rattling things. Oh, we're getting low. Yeah, I should have got that yesterday. And I think the feeder's been working. Remember to get sheep snacks. That's it. I mean, this is not much. Empty. Oh, you can't stick your head out. Okay. Oh, you got it. Ethel, you really push down. She pushes down hard. All right, girls, here you go. You're making it complicated. Remind me tomorrow morning to. Just be patient. I wasn't done. Remind me tomorrow morning to buy sheep treats. Oh, we just kind of wait for this water to fill up, I suppose. Right, we just wait for the water. No floods. If we get distracted, if we go do the feed over at the roosters, I think that's really what we have left. And pick up clover. We got to pick up clover. Yeah, get some water. There you go. Get it. It's not tasty. Not tasty enough. Oh, look at that. Or, well, that could just be her eating. I was like, her sides are moving. When she's sitting down and you see her sides moving, that's for sure. Right? That's for sure your little ones. Right now I can't tell if it's your breathing or just your kids. Who's moving your sides? Who's jiggling them? You? They're so happy to have their wool off. They'd probably want to get another shave right now. Huh? You wouldn't mind it. it's good enough. It's full. Rose water fine. Hi, Bill. All right, let's transport this food. Gotta hook the trailer up. Hey, ducks. Here, you want some? We just want to leave the trailer here at the farm tonight, so just gonna do a week hookup. It's not how you normally hook up a trailer. Ah, thank you! Birds are the best for the 4 months. I agree, they are the best. Whoop. Off your head. I need to take these barns to the... I either just need to leave them in the Jeep or take them to the barn with my other stuff, my other equipment. You open the gate. Why are you trying to make a getaway? Come here, bud. Don't run off. All right, so I think we're just down to pretty much down to the eggs, I think. Eggs and clover. Let's bring blaster treats as well. I've already got those eggs, the eggs from the tarp over by the hay. There was no eggs in no eggs in the cottage. And I suppose we'll count those two that we gave to Clover. Counted as eggs. And I'm just checking. I think we're good. I should make my appointment tonight. Nice. All working out. Hi, Spike. So I'm thinking another thing I'm planning. I've got this light up on the coop. I'm thinking of moving that over to the Wi-Fi pole. So I think because this light's good, the new camera's gonna need some light. And I've noticed the ducks have been hanging around in the night, these lights that I've got out. So I think it's gonna be okay. If they want some darkness, they can go somewhere. They'll go somewhere else if they want to be in dark at night. As I've kind of watched them, I'm thinking they might enjoy it. Might be good to just have the light there all night. Let's check eggs and also yeah, you ready? Are you ready? Look it. They're ready. Ready for the treats. Ah, Bill. These are chicken eggs. That's a pretty egg. That's amazing. Wow! So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we're at 19. Got one more place to look. All right, you gotta come out. Got a goose in here. Sitting on the chicken egg. So we're at 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 today. 25 is our number! Wow, 11! awesome. That's amazing. Good job. Yes. Woo! Ah. Look who's down there. It's Midna. Hi, Midna. Hi, Reese's. The hens are having a great time. They love it! Thanks again, everyone, for helping with farm chores and helping remember things. So I need to go to drop this off at the car and pick up Clover. Pick up Clover. Is that a reminder? Pick up Clover? All right, anyways, thank you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.